Okay guys, so we'll start on the floor. Hope I'm not too far. Can you see me well? Okie dokie. So let's get started. We start just rolling our shoulders up, back and down. Good, and now forward. Excellent, one more. And now open your arms and palms towards the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades and open your chest. Good, slightly lift your chin. Good, and now bring your arms forward straight and clasp your hands and open up your back. So rounding your back, stretching those muscles. Good, and again we open our arms just around the shoulder height. Palms towards the ceiling, and we breathe in and rise your arms towards the sky. And we exhale. Again, we breathe in and rise. Breathing out. Two more, breathe in and out. Last one. Beautiful. Now bring your left hand to your right knee and slightly twist your torso to the right, your chin towards your shoulder, and feel that nice spine twist. Now we go back to the center, and now your right hand on the left knee, twisting to the left, and again your shoulder towards your chin. Beautiful, we come back to the center, left hand on the mat, and lift your right arm towards the sky. Good, eyes towards the ceiling. And slowly we return to the center. Now right hand on the floor, lifting that left arm. And again your eyes towards the sky. We come back to the center and we release. Roll your shoulders and now bring your hands behind your hips and lean back, opening your chest. Good, squeeze your shoulder blades. And we come back to the center, extend your legs, and now forward fold, lifting your arms and breathe in, and forward, try to reach your feet or ankles and lean as close as you can to your legs. Keep breathing normal. Beautiful, and we return to the center. Now bring your feet together, angel pose, hold your toes and lean forward. So with your elbows gently push down your legs. So we stretch a little bit our hips and our inner thighs. Breathe in deeply. And we return to the center. Now bring your knees together and take your time, we go into our fours. So remember your knees under your hips and hands under your shoulders. Now we go into child's pose, extending your arms and resting your forehead on your mat. If you need to go wider with your knees, do it, and try to keep your chest as close as you can to the floor. As well, if at any time you need a rest or a break, just come back to this pose. Nice stretch as well for our hips and our back. Now we go back into our fours, cat and cow flow. So we lift our chest, lift the tailbone, breathe in into a cow. Now round your back, cat. Exhale, drop tailbone towards the floor. We flow again into a cow. So try not to breathe quick, just try to slow down, enjoying the move, connecting with your body. Good, flow again if you can, slow. So we breathe in into the cow, feel the lower back stretching, and with your cat, upper back stretching. Good job. We go back into a neutral spine and return to child's pose. Extend again your arms and sit your hips towards your heels. Good. Now from here we flow into a cobra. So just drop your hips towards the floor, roll your shoulders back, and open your chest again. So extend your arms, lift your chest, lift your chin, squeeze your glutes to protect your lower back, and we return into our fours. Now we lift the front leg and the back arm, looking towards the floor, neutral spine, neck in line with your spine. Stay here, keep breathing. Squeeze that belly in towards the spine. Try to breathe, it's slow. Same when you exhale, slow. Now bend your knee and with your arm hold that foot. So try to keep looking down so we don't lift too much your head, your neck, and just pull that foot, that leg with your hand. Okay, so engage your abs so we don't lose balance. Good, release, and slowly we return that knee to the floor and that arm. Now we change sides, so we lift the back leg and your front arm. Again, stay here, squeeze that glute, belly towards your spine, keep looking down. Beautiful, one more. And now bend your knee and with your front hand, hold that leg, that foot, and again, just lift. Keep looking down so you don't lose balance, but try to pull that leg a little bit higher. Excellent, slowly we release that knee to the floor and we go back to the fours. Now tuck your toes and flow into downward dog. Your feet is roughly hip width apart. Try to keep looking towards your knees. Extend your arms, head in between your arms. Now lengthening your spine, pushing through the hands. Lift that tailbone, lengthening your spine, and try to drop a little bit more your heels towards the floor. Now slowly we walk our feet towards our hands until we stop on a forward fold. So if you cannot reach the floor, just leave your arms hanging. If you can go a little bit lower, just try to keep your legs straight. Now extending your arms towards the back, like trying to reach something. And extend your arms, you can touch the floor with your fingers and lean forward, so chest closer to the thighs. Good, slowly we return to forward fold. Eyes towards your knees. And now we reverse one dive, we go all the way up. Hands towards the ceiling. Now press your palms together and lean back. So eyes towards your hands, squeeze your glutes, keep your belly engaged, eyes towards your hands. Good, and slowly we return to the center. Now, hands facing each other, we step back our back leg, okay? So we start with low lunges, so make sure your front knee is stuck in the middle of the foot. Hips are square, and your arms are straight towards the ceiling. Now without dropping your back toes, or your heels, sorry, we go forward. So try to rest your chest a bit closer, or close to the thigh, and keep your arms forward. Stay here. Good, now bring your arms, hands towards your back, so your lower back. Clasp your hands, and now lean forward and lift your arms as high as you can away from your back. If you need to drop your chest closer to the thigh, do it. And keep looking towards the floor. Good. Now, release your hands, and again, we lift our arms towards the front. So keep leaning forward, your chest is 45-degree angle. Good, and now slowly we return to our center. Bring your hands to the heart center and twist to your front. So your back elbow is just on the side of your knee. Hands stuck in the middle of the chest. Good, keep opening that chest forward. Slightly feel like you're squeezing your shoulder blades and keep that balance. Maybe if this is too much, just drop your knee on the floor. Good, now we come back to the center. Lift your arms. Stay here into half lunge. Just open your chest. Feel the burning now on the front thigh. One more deep breath. And slowly we start rising. Step forward and release your arms. Good job. Okay, breathe in and rise. Breathing out. Release your arms. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we go to the other side. So breathe in and step back your front leg. So again, make sure your front foot is on toes. Don't drop the heel. Front thigh is just parallel to the floor and front knee track in the middle of your foot. Lift your arms. Again, we go into low lunge. We lean forward. So keep your chest close to the thigh. Keep looking down and remember, engage, lock that tummy in. Breathe. Try to slow down your breathing. Even if we are struggling sometimes or everything is shaking, just try to remain with your slow breath. Now, bring your hands behind your back, clasp your hands, and now lean forward and lift your arms towards the sky. So be careful with your balance. Remember, if at any time you need to drop the knee, do it, the front one, if that's too much. Stay here. You need to rest your chest on your thigh. Keep extending those arms towards the ceiling, engaging your abs. Now, release your hands and slowly we start returning our arms forward. Again, lean forward, chest 45-degree angle, straight arms. Good, now return to your center and probably you start feeling that leg burning. Bring your hands to the heart center and now we twist to your back. So twisting, front elbow just on the side of your knee. Remember, I can see you or you can see me, but your hands track in the middle of the chest. So just to stay strong with those legs. Okay, last one. We return to our center. Now extend your arms, hold here for one breath. Nearly there. You're doing so well. Okay, now slowly we start rising and step forward. We release our arms. Good, now breathe in. Breathing out slow. One more time, breathe in. We breathe out. Excellent. Now let's go to the floor. So we lift your arms and breathe in and step back your back leg. So slowly drop your knee towards the floor. Okay, so we're resting the back knee on the floor, the front knee still on top of your ankle. Now push your hips forward and extend your arms. Now lean back a little bit, opening your chest. Good, looking towards the sky. Keep pushing forward your hips. Good, and slowly we return to the center. Now, we lean back, we extend the front leg, and we send the hips back. Just to extend and stretch your hamstrings. Good, and slowly we come back to the center. Now let's switch legs. So tuck your toes, lift the back knee, and step forward. Good, rise, lift your arms. Now step back your front leg, your front leg. Slowly we drop the knee on the floor, and same thing. So push your hips forward, lean back a little bit, keep looking up. Feel that hip flexor stretching. Now we come back to the center, release your arms and push your hips back. So extend that back leg, and if you can, sit your hips close to your front heel. Excellent. We return to the center. Tuck your front toes, lift that knee, and step forward that foot into forward fold again. So stay here in forward fold. Chair pose. Then we start dropping your hips back and down, and we start lifting our arms forward. So make sure your knees have a space in between, and we have 90-degree angle on both knees. Now sit your hips back, keep your chest lifted and shoulders relaxed and back and down. Good, so keep breathing normal. Now we're going to have a chair flow. So we breathe in with your arms forward. And now breathe out with your arms to the back, low chair. Now breathe in and go forward. Breathe out, arms to the back. Good, a couple more. Breathe in. Breathing out, back. But at the same time, drop your hips a bit lower for the last one. And arms to the back. Good, now keep your arms forward just for a couple of breathings. Try to sink your hips a bit lower, so feel that strength on your legs. And slowly we rise. Beautiful, release your arms. Now go at the center of your mat. Legs a bit wide, wider than your hips. Now hands on your hips. So roll your shoulders, and slowly we tip forward and reach the floor. So if you cannot reach the floor, don't try to go wider, okay? Just stay with your arms hanging. And if you can reach, just try to bend your elbows and go as low as you can. Okay, so drop the head towards the floor. The crown, the top of the head is facing down. Now more spinal twists. Keep your left hand on the floor and lift your right arm towards the sky. So just slightly bend your knees if you have to, but most of the time they need to be straight. So we have a spinal twist again, looking towards the ceiling. And slowly we return to the center. Now we switch hands. Right hand on the floor, left hand goes towards the sky. And again, you feel the slightly twist in your torso. We feel that little stretch in your lower back. Good, and slowly we come back to the center. Now with your thumb and index, hold your big toes. And now pull yourself closer to the floor. So bend those elbows and try to drop your head closer to the floor, like almost touching the floor. So we feel that stretch on the hamstrings, the back of the legs, right? Okay, so keep going down, slow, at your own pace. And now slowly release your toes. Bring your hands to your hips and slowly we rise. Now, turn your left foot to the left and the right one just slightly turn out, so go wider. We're going to our warriors. Okay, so front thighs parallel to the floor. So your back leg is, or the left one, here. Now twist like your torso to your front, square your hips and lift your arms. So this is warrior one. So front thigh parallel to the floor. Keep looking. Beautiful. Now we open into warrior two. So arms just around the shoulder line. Squeeze your arms as well. So we squeeze the shoulder blades. We keep that tension on your arms as well. So we're working our arms. Keep looking forward and try to sink your hips a bit lower. So we're working as well our legs. Now your right hand goes behind your lower back. So trying to reach your front thigh. And now turn around your left hand and lift your arm towards the sky or slightly to the back. Good, eyes towards the ceiling if you can. Just be careful with your balance. Good, and then slowly we come back to the center and bring your arm back to warrior two. Keep looking forward. Now, your left forearm goes on top of your thigh into extended side warrior. Right arm towards the ceiling, or we can go a bit lower, dropping your left hand next to your foot and right arm over your ear. Yeah, nice stretch. And we return to warrior two. Now we extend our front leg into triangle. So you can bring your right leg a bit closer. So again, the right toes are slightly turned to the left. Arms straight, we lean forward and we go into triangle. So trying, first option, hand on top of your shin. Second option, hand on top of your ankle. Third option, hands or fingers next to your heel. Open your chest. Eyes towards the sky. Keep your belly in. And this front leg, make sure it's quite straight. We feel the stretch on your hamstring. Beautiful. Slowly we release that right hand. Place that hand on top of your shin, ankle, or next to the foot, and we twist to the back. Twist the triangle. It feels a bit weird, but you can feel deeper that stretch. So try to look towards the ceiling or to the side. Breathe normal. Even if you feel like you want to bend that front knee, just keep that leg straight. Last one. Good, and slowly we release that hand. Now, slowly we rise again, lifting your chest, and we go to the other side. So now turn your right foot to the right, the left one slightly turn out, and bend your right leg. So we go back into the warriors. So first, square your hips forward, keep your arms straight and hands facing each other. Sit your hips back. So remember your knee, your front one is on top of your ankle. Keep your chest lifted. Warrior one. Now we open our arms, warrior two. So sit your hips a bit lower with your warrior two. Keep looking forward. Chest open, relax your shoulders. Now your left hand goes behind your lower back and hold that thigh, the front thigh. Now turn around your right hand and lift that arm towards the sky. Reverse warrior, or well, a modification of the reverse warrior or sun warrior. Hand towards the sky. Feel the chest opening and lean back. Beautiful. We come back to the center, release your thigh. We open again into warrior two. Sink your hips a bit lower, eyes towards your front. And now forearm, right forearm on your thigh. Extended side angle, or hand on the floor, your arm over your ear. Try to keep your chest open to your front. Beautiful, and we come back to warrior two. Hold it, just 2 breathings here. So sink a bit lower, it's burning, I can feel it too. Good, now slowly we extend your right leg. Bring your left one closer, we go to triangle. So extend your arms, we lean forward. Remember your options with your hands and open your chest. So remember, basically we need to Lock the tummy in and open your chest to the front. Good. Keep breathing. And now slowly release that left hand. And remember, your options were to put your hand and we twist to the back. So extending your back arm. Keep those legs straight. Remember, we're creating a triangle with our legs. Keep looking to the side or towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Last one. And release that back arm towards the floor. Good job. Now, walk your hands forward, one step forward, and lift your front leg. Keep looking down towards your mat. Just lift the front leg. Good. Now, option here is to keep both hands on the floor, or if you want to try half moon, lift your front arm towards the ceiling. So we slightly turn your chest towards your front and lift that front arm. Now look at the ceiling, engaging those abs so we don't lose balance. Good. Hold a bit longer. Try not to drop that leg. Keep it parallel to the floor. Keep breathing normal. Feel that leg that is supporting, how hard is working. And slowly we release that arm to the floor and release that leg. We go into forward fold, just to relax a little bit. And slowly we roll up one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Next one, warrior three, and then we do it on the other side. So bring your hands to the heart center. Front leg goes a little bit back, tapping toes on the floor, and slowly we lean forward. So chest and leg parallel to the floor. So concentrate, focus on that balance. Once you find that balance and everything is parallel to the floor, extend your arms if you can. Another option is to keep your arms towards the side. You need probably more help for your balance. So either way, just focus, keep your neck in line with your spine, looking down. Beautiful, hold it, one more. And slowly we start coming back to standing position. Excellent, shake your legs. Now let's go on the other side. We're going to half moon again, okay? So breathe in, and now breathe out, we go into forward fold. From here, walk your hands one step forward. Now lift your front leg, okay? Like before. Now we switch, it has to be the other leg, no? Okay, we need to change. Now, you can keep both hands on the floor. If you want to come with me to the half moon, lift your front arm as well. Twist your torso nice towards the ceiling. Good. Keep that belly in. Extend that leg. Excellent. And slowly we release that hand, release that leg. Back into forward fold. So try to keep your chest closer to the thighs. Go a little bit lower. Bending your elbows if you can. Drop the head closer to the floor. Now, slowly we roll up. Again, one vertebra at a time. And roll your shoulders up, back and down. Now, warrior three on this side. Hands to the heart center. Front leg goes back, so pointing toes. And squeeze your belly in, squeeze your glute. Okay, we go out again, tipping forward, hinging from our hips slow. Once you reach like parallel to the floor and you feel confident with your balance, we can extend arms forward or to the side. So the more we engage those abs and squeeze the glute, we have more balance, okay? So just focus here, keep looking down at the top of your mat, breathe, Don't hold your breath at any time, let it flow. Good, last one, you can do it. And slowly we start returning our leg and release your arms. Perfect. Now, go at the center of your mat. We're still working our legs. We're doing now a chair pose. So remember the chair that we did at the beginning? So remember, we sit our hips back, lift your arms forward. So make sure your hips are back, okay? So we go down slow. Make sure you have a slightly gap in between your legs. And now we're going to balance on toes. So lift your heels as high as you can and sink your hips a bit lower. Good. Now keep looking down, don't lift your head. Your neck in line with your spine, okay? Straight line. Now, just balancing on your toes, you can lift a bit higher. So obviously everything is shaking, we're working hard our legs, our balance, our core. And slowly we release our heels, standing, and we release our arms. Shake your legs, good job. Roll your shoulders. Now go a bit wider than the hips width for a star pose. We're going to start to the left. So open your arms. Now pointing toes with your right foot. Now lean just slowly at your own pace to the left. This could be like a standing half moon if you go lower. But just make sure you don't lose your balance like I did now. And slowly return to your center. Release. Let's go to the other side. Okay, so again we open our arms, pointing toes with your left foot, and when you're ready we start just slow, opening your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit so we open the chest. Keep those arms open. And slowly we return to the center and release your arms. Now again, bring your feet under your hips. We're going to start just lifting our heels, okay? In a standing pose, lift your arms and go as high as you can. So the trick here is just to stay as still as possible. So lengthening your spine, like trying to reach the ceiling with your arms, with your hands. Good, and slowly we release and roll your shoulders. Beautiful. We go at the top of your mat, we go down to the floor. So breathe in and rise. Breathing out, we go all the way down. Step back into downward dog. Okay, so lifting the tailbone, lengthening your spine. And now lift your back leg towards the sky. Bring that leg, bending your knee forward through, and rest your back leg on the floor. So options here is to keep the front leg straight, extended, or bend for a pigeon pose. So either way, square your hips to the front, and slow, we start tipping forward. So if you cannot go too low, just one fist on top of the other and rest your forehead on your fists. Or just go lower, forehead on your hands. Now if you want to feel deeper that stretch, heel closer to your groin. And just try to rest your chest on the floor or as close as you can and breathe. Sometimes one side is more tight than the other, so it's probably more uncomfortable. So just keep breathing to release the tension and relax. Good job. Slowly we lift our chest, walk your hands just next to your hips, and let's keep stretching now our quad. So bend that front knee and hold your foot with your front hand. Now push down that heel towards your glute. feel that stretch on your quad. And slowly we release. Now bring your hands again in front of you. We're going to change sides. So we go into a plank. And now bring the front leg forward. That leg through. And remember your options. Back leg straight or bent. And when you're ready, we go again all the way down. If you want to feel deeper, just bring your heel closer to your groin and go as low as you can. Chest closer to the thigh. Forehead on fists or hands or mat. Just focusing on your breath. So if this side is tighter than the other one, try to breathe slower so we fuel our body with oxygen. Excellent. Slowly, just lift your chest, bring your hands next to your hips, bending the left knee and hold that foot with your back hand. Same thing, just push down your heel towards your glute. So we feel that stretch on the front of your thigh. The quad, keep pressing down. Hold it. Perfect, and slowly we release. Good job. Now, let's go on a plank. So keep a flat line from the neck to the heels. So keep looking down, hands under your shoulders, squeeze the belly in. If this is too much, drop knees on the floor, okay? Stay here on a plank. And now, twist your feet towards the side and we go into a front plank, side plank to the front. If this is too much, you can drop your knee on the floor or go one forearm on the floor and here, so plenty options. Okay, stay one more deep breath. And slowly we return to our plank. Now let's go to the other side. So twist again your feet towards the back, towards your front, and you turn to the back. So remember your options, knee on the floor if you can, if you need. We'll lift your hips a bit more. Excellent, we return to our plank. Hold plank for one more deep breath. And now drop your knees. Lift your chest to stay on your knees. Fists just around your lower back and squeeze your shoulder blades. So elbows to your back. Camel pose. So first option, just remember to pull the belly in. I don't want to see bellies out. Pull belly in, squeeze your shoulder blades and elbows to the back. We lean back, tuck the chin in. This is the first option. You can stay here or try to reach your heels and open your chest. So we squeeze more the shoulder blades. If you have neck issues, just keep your chin tucked towards your chest. If you don't have any neck issues, you can just let go your head. Good, so we open more our chest, squeeze your glutes. You feel a little bit of a stretch in your lower back as well. So keep squeezing those glutes to protect your back. And slowly we come back to the center. Now, go back to the middle of your mat. If you need more support for your knees, you can just fold your mat and place your knee on that mat, okay? We're going to do a frog pose to open our hips. So now go wide on your knees and now your feet flex, okay? So now forearms on the floor. So keep your wide knees, feet flex. And now if we want to feel a bit deeper that stretch, start walking your forearms or your elbows towards your legs. And so try to push your hips just tiny bit to the back so you feel deeper that stretch. Beautiful, and slowly just relax and just bring your knees together. Good job. Slowly, at your own pace, bring your knees together. Now just go into a child's pose, just to rest a little bit. Sit your hips back. Excellent. Now, we go belly towards the floor. So lay down, take your time until we're completely laying down on our belly. All right, so locust. So first keep your arms like fingers towards your feet. We're going to turn your head around so we lift our chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, and then lift as well your legs. So we're squeezing our glutes, squeeze your shoulder blades, keep your chest open, keep looking down, don't lift too much your neck so we don't hurt our neck. So stay just here, squeezing everything, keep looking down. Let it flow, your breathing, and slowly we release. Good job. Now bend your knees and hold your feet. Alright, so now if you can do both legs at the same time, we lift both, like we pull the legs with your hands. If this is too hard, just one leg at a time. Okay? So try to keep your chest lifted, lift those knees off the floor, keep looking down. Good, and slowly we release. Right, now bring your hands just in front of you and rest your forehead on your hands. Now just the small kicks. Lift your knees and start kicking. Alternating legs, just the small kicks, the small ones. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Right, now turn around and just lay down on your back. Hands next to your hips. Hip bridge, okay? So we start lifting our hips as high as you can. Tuck the chin in. Squeeze your glutes, and now clasp hands together. So tuck chin in, lift a little bit higher, or higher your chest. Good, and squeeze as well your inner thighs. Imagine you have a ball in between your thighs. So you don't want to drop that ball, so imagine you are squeezing that ball. We squeeze the glutes as well, belly towards your spine. Excellent. Unleash your hands and slowly we start going down one vertebra at a time. Good job. Now, bring your knees towards your chest and I'll demonstrate the candle. So we lift our legs towards the sky, holding your hands just around your hips. Now we're going to start alternating legs. Tuck that chin in, careful. We alternate, alternate. Good, 2 more. Good job. And now if you can drop, well I can't because of the furniture, oh yes I can. If you can drop your legs towards your head. You can keep holding your hips, just around your hips, or lift your hands on top of your mat. Keep looking towards your knees, keep the chin in. Good, and now return your hands towards your hips and slowly we start rising our legs again towards the ceiling. Now slowly with control, with your core, extend your arms towards the floor and now we go one vertebra at a time, slow, until we drop slow our hips to the floor. Bend your knees and open your arms to the side. Now slowly we drop knees towards the floor. As long as you keep both shoulders on the ground, we come back to the center and now drop to the back. Both shoulders on the ground. If we just start lifting one shoulder, you're going too far. Okay, so as long as they stay on the floor, that's perfect. Side to side to work on our waistline and our obliques. Perfect. One more each side. And return to the center. Extend your legs. Now try to reach your toes, lifting shoulders off the ground. Let's do 20. If this is too much, just bend your knees and try to reach your heels, okay? Either way, we're working our upper abs, our core. I lost count, so let's do 8 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring your knees to the chest. Now hold your hamstrings behind your knees and sit. Roll forward. Now we're going to balance on our sitting bones. Okay, so just bend your knees and lean back. If this is too much, remember you can drop your heels on the floor, but lean back a bit lower, or bend knees or legs straight. So now try to go as low as you can with your legs and your back if it's possible. Otherwise, just stay at your own level. Now keep the belly in, really strong. Hold, hold, hold. Just one deep breath. Now bend your knees and give yourself a nice hug. Good job. Now something similar. Hold your feet with your hands just on the side. Balance, and then you can extend your legs. Just keep your knees bent. As long as you feel that you're balancing. So keep trying. If you lose your balance, just try again. It's not that hard. It's just sometimes to find the, I don't know, it's tricky. Good, now bring your legs together, let go. Again, we go back to our V, hold V, or you can keep your hands touching the floor and go a little bit lower. Excellent. Now, go forward and give yourself another big hug. And extend your legs. Going back to forward fold. Keep your chest lifted, breathe in, breathe out, and go down. You're much warmer than at the beginning, so probably you can go a little bit lower on this one, reaching your feet or your ankles, and just keep your chest closer to the thighs, nose close to the knees. Feel your spine just stretching and lengthening. Cooling down, and we return to our center. Now we bend the back knee and place that leg on the floor, bend the front one and goes on top of the back one. Okay, now your back arm or elbow, push away that front leg and twist to your front, or you can hold that leg the way, spinal twist. Good, and slowly we return to the center and we switch. So now the front leg goes under, the back one goes on top, and your front arm holds that leg or push that leg away and turn to the back. Excellent. We return to the center. And now your feet together like we did at the beginning for angel's pose. Hold your toes with your hands and lean forward. Just try to go a little bit lower, pushing gently with your elbows your lower legs all the way down. Or well, not all the way down, just a little bit. And slowly we'll lift our chest. Bring your legs together, your knees, and extend your legs. Now slowly we're going to roll down, one vertebra at a time. So no need to rush, everything is with your core, okay? So extend your arms and we go down really slow. Normally, when we are more than halfway, you drop your back. So just go slow, 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 gently, until we rest our shoulders, head, and now hands facing up for a final relaxation. So just try to concentrate on your body and try to relax. So close your eyes or focus your gaze on a small area. Let all your thoughts go away and just try to relax all the muscles and your body. So we're going to start relaxing all our toes. Each toe feels relaxed now. Then that nice feeling, that nice relaxation starts going all the way up through your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs, your hips, your torso, relaxing your shoulders, your back, arms, hands, your face, head and neck. So we feel nice, relaxed, loose. Now focus on your breathing. Notice your chest, how it goes up when we breathe in, and slowly how it drops when we exhale. Let that energy flow through your body and let your body becomes loose and relaxed, so you feel that you are sinking into the floor, sinking into your mat. If you have any thoughts coming back to your mind, just acknowledge them and let them go. Return your attention to your breath. Imagine that you are in that special place that you like and you enjoy a lot, that probably you are walking around the forest or your favorite place, that you can feel probably the sun on your skin, you can feel the wind, or you can feel, I don't know, the air, wind, listening to the birdies, and you feel happy and relaxed. Notice how your air or the breath goes in and out without any effort. And with every breath we take, you let go of control, you let go of stress, anxieties, or any tensions that you might have. Be grateful and thankful for your body, to your body, because it does so many things, and be grateful as well because you are having time for yourself to do this for you, for your well-being. Keep your eyes closed. Just now be aware of your surroundings, the noises, start moving your fingers and your toes. Now bring your knees to your chest. Good, side to side, give a nice gentle massage to your back, and when you're ready, drop your knees towards your right. Good, now when you're ready, just sit on a comfortable position and keep your eyes closed. Good, relax your shoulders. Now bring your hands to the heart center. So we breathe in deep and slow. You can close your eyes. Keep relaxing yourself and slowly breathe out. And just one more time, a bit deeper and longer. Exhale.